up, cuties? Happy Tuesday to you guys. Come on in, hit the like button for me. My goodness, today has been a doozy. But I do want to start off by saying happy Veterans Day to all of the veterans. Thank you guys so much for your service and your sacrifice. We love you. We thank you for protecting our freedom. And yeah, happy Veterans Day. I got another happy today. I got another happy today. Where is it, child? Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Melody Cherie. Child. Mel say she's in the big 4-0 club and looks good. Okay. So happy birthday to Melody Cherie as well. And happy Tuesday to you guys. Cutie crew, my apologies. I had to cancel our afternoon tea with the cutie crew. I wanted to come live. We've been spending some time, child, together. For those of you that are cutie crew members and Patroni cuties. And I'll see you guys for members only on Thursday. I got to go get smog testing when I get off of work today on 2 vehicles. Shout out to Melanin Beauty because it's because of you, sis, that I am going to go ahead and take care of my business. So thank you for that. Let me get this off. Did I put Mel picture up? I thought I did. I just looked back at my screen and it was on my Veterans Day. So happy 40th birthday to Melody Cherie as well. And as I just stated, Cutie Crew, I'll chat with you guys Thursday. Thank you to those of you that sent some juicy topics, child. I got a couple myself. But I thank you guys. I thank you. Shout out to the cutie minds in the building. Hello to Teresa. Thank you for your services. I appreciate you. Shout out to Pink Diva. Happy Tuesday to you as well. Shout out to the legend of the Mars, Linda Gamble. Thank you for being here, Linda. I appreciate you. Let me scroll. Aunt Debbie is here, child. I said, let me scroll and see if I see Aunt Debbie. Aunt Debbie, thank you for being here as well. We have one other cutie crew, my sister and mod, which is Tyra. Is Tyra in the building? If not, hello to Tyra as well. Angela Richardson. Hey, sis, thank you so very much. You know, I look forward to your little special greetings that you always give me. I appreciate you and I love you. I'm having a busy day. Okay. I log in at 5 o'clock, that 5:02. Somebody was in my chat. 5:03, I'm on the phone. 5:05, I'm creating a last minute PowerPoint presentation. It's been a morning, okay? So I'm glad to get a slight little breather. Hey, Betty. Happy Tuesday to you. All right, guys, let's go ahead because I got a lot of topics that I want to discuss with you guys, and I don't want to waste any time. But hit the like button for me on your way in. And I appreciate each of you for joining me for this live. Let's go ahead, child, and start with the orange man real quick. Because you guys know, you know how I feel about him. But when I tell you this is the tackiest shit that I have seen. And I hope you guys know by the time it's time for him to vacate the premises, he's not going to. There's going to be some issues. Now, can you let me know where they do this at? Where do they put all this tacky ass gold? Ooh, child, I'm just going to let you guys see. He's changed and remodeled the Oval Office. It looks just like the tacky rooms and all of that you'll see in Trump Tower. Yes, Woot says, look, that last piece of info we talked about last night about adding back on. Let me write that down. I may try to do it after lunch. I probably need to because once I get this name change, they may. We'll see. But anyway, thank you again, sis. Love you so much. You guys take a look at this mess. I'm over him. This is horrible. before I even click play. You guys see all this gold mess? Do you see this? Take a look.
Why not?
You
can't imitate gold, real gold. There's no paint that imitates
So
gold.
these aren't like from Home Depot or something?
No, this is not Home Depot stuff.
No, not stuff you buy.
This is not Home Depot. Another one thing with gold,
Why not?
you can't imitate gold. real
It's
gold.
so
There's no
ugly and
paint
tacky.
that imitates
So
gold.
these aren't like from Home Depot or something?
No, this is not Home Depot stuff.
Oh my goodness, guys. This is the White House. This is the White House. Unbelievable. Could you imagine? And all I will ever keep going back to is Forever 44, Obama. But could you imagine if he had done some ish like this? Rain, straight ghetto. Straight ghetto. Oh, I'm over him. Let me get him off my screen and we just gonna keep it moving. I don't know if you guys are like me, but several times a day, I just look at myself and say, this is America? With all the things that's going on, this is America? And it is. It is. You know? Yeah, they got money from somewhere. He doing ballrooms, remodeling or tearing down the East Wing and putting up a $300 million ballroom. That's exactly what it is, Peach Prince. To keep it real, that's what it is. Destroying history. Yes. He put all that marble and gold in one of the bathrooms too. Yes. And Misha, that's why I said it's just like Trump Towers. You know, it's a mess. It's a mess. He's doing all this ish he's doing so no one will even want to come in after him. The shutdown and economy included what a mess. I agree with you. I agree with you. And he already said, and we're going to get on up off of this, when he was running, please just vote because this will be the last time you will have to vote. So for anybody that think he's going to leave willingly, you got another thing coming. You know, God is in the blessing business. So that's who I'm putting my faith and trust in. You know what I'm saying? Hey, ain't the easy way. Good morning to you as well. Thank you for joining me. Let's get him on off the screen, child. On another note, this is some awesome news when it comes to Wendy Williams. Now, you guys should know that Wendy was placed under that conservatorship prison, child, because the people who were handling her, because that's what they are, handlers, said that she had frontotemporal dementia. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Well, Wendy has been vindicated. And shout out to the Neighborhood Talk as well as TMZ, but she's finally getting some justice. So TMZ stated a top neurologist confirmed that Wendy does not have frontotemporal dementia, the condition that kept her under a strict guardianship / conservatorship / prison for more than 3 years. So sources told TMZ that Wendy recently took a series of tests in New York and the results were clear. She does not have dementia. Her legal team got the results late last month and they are now preparing to take action. So that Guardian, I care a lot. You know, the little movie that we watched together, Patroni Cuties, about guardians that just take over everything. But it was because of Wendy's guardian. She's the one that claimed that Wendy had tested positive. And I'll say to you guys before we move on, this has been hard to just look at as far as when it comes to Wendy Williams. You know, because a lot of us have wanted justice. A lot of us have had questions like, why can't her family do something? What are people doing? What about her own lawyers and all of that? And they shut people down every step of the way. Once they get a hold of you, and if you have not looked at the documentary, no, the movie, I Care a Lot, look it up and make sure you watch. from the judges to the social workers to the guardian, all of them work together. And that's how I think that they've been able to do this. So I'm just praying. We still got to pray because right now she is still under their care. You know what I'm saying? In that high priced facility that they're holding her in, prison, in my opinion. And keep Wendy in your prayers. I want Wendy to get from up out of there, have a trusted family member. Her sister, if I'm not mistaken, is an attorney. Her niece loves her. Her son loves her. And I'm just scared that once she get out of there, all her money gonna be gone. You know? I agree with that, Jacqueline. Her drinking made her look unstable. You know, she passed out during that Halloween special and all of that. We also know that she was very, very affected by her divorce, but that don't mean that they do what they did to her. You know, so I can agree with you. Hey, Gigi. You say, I pray they check her levels in her blood as far as what meds she is full of. Yes, because you know they pumped her up with a lot of stuff. Lisa Love. Hey, Lisa Love. You say the conservative and judge need to be sued and disbarred as well for the judge. Totally agree with you. And had I not watched that movie, I wouldn't think that people would be able to do this. You know what I'm saying? And it's happening all over the world, but especially in the United States. You know, you put your people in them nursing homes and all of that. Be careful, especially if they got a little money. Be careful. Yes, we got to stay prayed up. That's why the son ended things that way on that movie. Facts, Teresa. Facts. Reen said, yes, Chit Chat, to think how easy it was for these people to take over and control her life. It's scary. It really, really is scary. You know what I mean? And I'm praying for her. This is good news. And I just hope that her lawyers really, really just don't stop. Get her up out of there. Get her from under their care so she can, and I don't even want to say live out the rest of her years, like she does not look like she's capable of doing that. Wendy has been dressed in her little poom poom shorts and going here or there wherever they allow her. And I think that she'll be okay. You know what I mean? I really, really do. Pat H is in the building. Pat J is in the building. I don't know if April is here. April, thank you so much for your Cash App, sis. And Debbie say, please hit that like button ASAP. Okay. But we're going to continue because, as I mentioned, I have a lot of topics for you guys today. I wish this was a late night. Now, look, I may be back once I take care of my business when I get off of work. I may be back late night because, in spite of all of these that I have, I got a couple more. One that I want you guys to research because I ain't going to talk about it now. Research, and may he rest in peace. This, excuse me, guy that is, or was, excuse me, some type of pastor that is, or was, you know, unclothed on TikTok. He's also known as the Yes King, or he was known as the Yes King, and I believe his name was Michael Willis. You guys research that story, and we'll talk about it because that is a late night topic. I'm gonna write that down, child. I may save it till tomorrow. And then also the Isaac Moore guy who was AB using his girlfriend. I want to spend some time on those. So we'll talk about those in a late night. But excuse me, I hate that I went on TikTok and did a search and said, why they call this man Yes King? So you guys do that on your own, child. Just research Yes King. May he rest in peace. He passed away over the weekend, and rest in peace. That's all I could say. All right, let's get into Vivaca. I want to know from you guys, look, a lot of us that have broken up from people, especially if the memories are new and if it's fresh. To me, fresh may be a year or two where you talk about things that you went through in a previous relationship or marriage or whatever the case may be. Max 3. You know what I'm saying? As far as you are in the healing process. But Vivaca, girl, it's been 25 years. It's been 25 years. What did 50 Cent do to Vivaca Fox, child? What did 50 do? Oh, yes. Thank you. Heard. That is it. Used to follow his ex, Ty. Okay, now, is Ty male or female? Move with me. Hey, Gia. How are you, sis? Is Ty male or female? Let me know, Misha, because baby, what I searched and found out, child, that's all I got to say. But look, Vivaca, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. It's been damn near 3 decades. It's been damn near 3 decades. Oh, may he rest in peace. Okay, so his ex is a male. All right, Misha, let me know, and then you join me back off here tomorrow night. Because I'm gonna wait. I've been hustling as far as being on Patreon, YouTube. But and may Ty rest in peace. Is Ty in the audio that's out and about? Misha. Is he in the audio that's out and about? All right, I see y'all. Let it go. Let me put that in the chat as well. Let it go. Vivaca. Let it go. Hey, J28, you guys take a listen. This was recently, child. This was the other day. Oh, I cannot.
To chase after their dreams. Don't get
So they asked her some type of question. They cut it off, but it from what I heard, it had to do with chasing your dreams. Now, I don't know if she's saying that she hasn't been able to chase her dreams since 50 Cent. Let's listen to that again. Oh, my goodness. It's not cute. No, it's not funny.
Just so you know, it took me years to be able to laugh about it. Right. I had to learn to laugh, not to cry.
So she said it took her years to laugh about it. You know, the brief. We're gonna get to it, Jacqueline. The brief relationship that she had with 50 Cent. It's not like they ever got married. It's not like they were together for years. So damn, did he really throw down, or to have this effect on her? I don't understand it. Let's continue.
But I did it.
All right, listen to this first part again.
Fire to chase after their dreams. Don't get 50 Cent. Don't get.
So yeah, they said, what advice would you give somebody who wants to chase after their dreams? And her answer was 50. But 50 Cent, naturally, he was gonna respond. And he said, either way, I'ma have that arse in the Matrix. You know I love me some you, girl. But damn, it's been 22 years, Vivaca. It's been 22 years, Vivaca. And who was that? Jacqueline? You said his response was, yes. You said 50 Cent's response was much kinder than you expected, and it was much kinder than I expected. But I'm going to do something in real time, because that was the response. That was the initial response. Let's look at it, see if he responded today real quick. What are you all's thoughts about that? Vivaca is laughing, and I don't get why. She says she can laugh now instead of crying. Why was she crying? Those of us that know, how many years ago did 50 Cent just say? 22 years. Okay, Kurt, what is he under? Curtis Jackson? I'm not going to be able to find it. I put in 50. Hold on. Because I think I unfollowed him. He started getting on my damn nerves, child. Anyway, I can't find it, but Fitty not done, Jacqueline. He's not done. Please believe this was the nice Fitty. And oh, it is 50 Cent. It's right there on the screen. Let me search and make sure I search by the right thing. Okay, hold on. Let me see if it's any other responses today. Nope, not yet. But let me see what you guys are saying, because my God, today, girl, damn near 3 decades. Now, I heard of folks being sprung, but child, most times people will talk about it amongst their girlfriends. Like, girl, I remember back in the day, he did it like this or that. But you are on a public platform still calling this man name out like that. And I don't think that they were together that long for him to have this long-term effect on Vivaca. It's giving a little cuckoo. Vivaca say she deserved child. Flora said he put that thing on her and she can't get over child. She ain't been right since. She worse than Miss Evelyn, not Miss Drop It Low and Spread It Wide child. Evelyn Braxton, you said it, Peach Prince, not me. Gigi said that then crowned her and she us but her. Now, Gigi, I don't know, child. You got to say that again for me, sis. Fitty turned her air which way but loose. It's crazy. Peach Prince, now that you put that in the comment section, though, has there really been men after her? Who else Vivaca dated after Fitty? Child. I don't know. Prayers going up. That's all I got to say. Prayers going up to Vivaca, child. Let her loose. Let her loose. Free her from the memories of 50 Cent. Because look, even if he had that type of effect on me and I was this celebrity child and I'm sitting on a stage, he would never know. He would never know. You know what I mean? Teresa, you say Vivaca done got that new butt and showing out. Oh, not the new butt, child. It looks a mess. It looks a mess. Shout out to Vivaca Fox, child. Shout out to Vivaca. We're gonna touch on this real quickly, guys. You guys, if you should remember, but I was one of, and I still am, one of few people that came out here and said, look, if they haven't arrested this guy David yet, he ain't do it. He ain't do it. Now, I'm not gonna say that all the way, because what they're saying is this. They're saying that there is no evidence that David unalived the girl Celeste. May she rest in peace. And I told you guys when I talked about this story before, we Black. And even if they don't have evidence for this, they gonna pick him up for something. Just to have them have him locked up until they can charge him. The man is still free. And now they are trying to point the finger to his brother as well as the manager. The manager is the one that had rented that home in Cali. And oh, thank you, Gigi. You said he clowned her and now she is butthurt. Okay, thank you for that, sis. And that but looked like she got it from Goodyear. Ooh, child. But anyway, they are now muddying the waters a little bit. And the case is intensifying, and they're looking at his brother and manager after new video evidence. Everything is alleged, but so far, David still has not been charged. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but her family is also being looked at. Her family is being looked at because they lied about the timeline as far as how long she had been missing and the last time they heard from her and all of that. And I will say everybody failed this young girl, especially her parents. But I'm going to hold my judgment. Now, what I will say is David had no business dating her because he was 19-ish, I believe, when he met this girl, and she was like 14 or 15. But I'm not going to put a order on him. I'm not going to do it. Hey, V Jackson, how are you? So we'll keep our eye out. This is one of these stories that I want to have one live about. I also still want to have dog it. What was her last name? Horsford. I also want us, because most times these stories get reopened, not this David case, but Tamara Horsford. Let me look it up real quick. Child, that go done whap pepper. Tamla Horsford. Let me share this with you guys. I want us to spend some time on another live. Most times it is because of YouTube platforms or podcasts and things like that bring cases like this, especially back into the limelight. This has never set well with me at all. Hey, Simone. And I want us to discuss this. We can get this back out and keep talking about it, because she did not get justice. And you guys see it. I'm gonna get on up off of this because I'll get angry and really go down the rabbit hole. But when it comes to David, we shall see. Hey, Simone, again, how are you, sis? She had been missing over a year. Yes, Candy. Yes. And the parents lied. So before I move on to the next topic, what I will say is this. What's been out on like Reddit and TikTok and all of that, and everything is alleged. The girl allegedly had fake ID, and her family was also at one point in possession of the Tesla. So what I heard, and I'll try to find it. I should have had it now, but I didn't plan on talking about it this long. But when I said that her family was being looked at, they had possession of that Tesla at one point too, as far as driving it. So again, until the popo said, I'm not saying that he unalived her. Now, if you want to lock him up, for dating her while she was underage, do that. But otherwise, you know what I mean? We shall see. So we're going to keep it moving. Oh, child, when I tell you I am sick of the whole circus again, that is Chrisean and Blueface and the mama and a mess. But we discussed Sunday night, I believe it was, how the dad had the cotton swab in his hand, sneaking a DNA test. Allegedly, the previous DNA test that Chrisean had posted, this is what they're saying, everything is alleged, but the previous test was a fake test. So you guys remember Steve Wilkos that used to be on Jerry Springer, and Steve ended up having a show as well? Am I going in and out? Can I get a sound check from the mods? Sound check, 1 2 1 2. Pat H, don't you do it, chat. Don't you do it, chat. You got an iPhone. Now you could have put an Android. Ooh, child. Pat, close out, sis, and come back in. I'm sure it is a tower that's near you that's having issues. We know our phones don't have it. Pat H, hold on. Girl, what up, though, Pat H? Sis, if you could hear me, go out and go back in. We ain't giving them Android users no shine at all. It is the towers in your area, okay? But anyway, Steve Wilkos also had a show. He came out today and said that test that Chrisean posted last year is a fake test. And he's willing to have her and Blueface come on his show and take the test, a proper DNA test. But she back, child. Now, she done flew back to Baltimore after Blueface put her out last week. This girl uses God too much for me. I'm just sick of her. I am going to continue to pray for her. But this is what happened, in my opinion, when no one can get through to you. We already know the condition of her mama and damn near every family member on her side. Obviously, there aren't adults and uncles and aunts and cousins that's grown. Anybody, can't nobody control this girl. She does what she wants, says what she wants, and she is grown. But until she sits down and listens to a grown person in their right mind, all of this will continue. Did I show you guys that video? I may try to find it real quick. What are we on time? Yeah, I'll try to find it. Because she was in church, child, getting on the youth pastor nerve. I mean, she's like like she's escaped from the wildebeest, the wild child, whatever I'm trying to say. She's just out of control. But take a listen, because now she's saying that she about to get married. I'm confused because she was barking at Blueface's door last week when he was on that live with DDG. Once they finally let her in, she couldn't stop kissing his arms, his back, his neck, and rubbing on him and wiping his nose and all of that. 2 days before that, she was with another guy, little young boy. And a week before that, she had the guy Bino toes in her mouth. But Chrisean says she about to get married, child. Take a look. Oh.
And everybody that keep trying to get something out of me. Ooh. No. If you want to see me, come to Baltimore on my turf where I'm safe at. I'm not going out there in LA unless I get paid. And I'm right back in Baltimore. I just bought acres of land.
Now, she's saying that she bought acres of land because Blueface told, his mama was telling him, look, she's homeless. Why don't you help her get a 1-bedroom apartment or something? And he said that she just does not feel she need a stable roof over her head. She like to go here, there, and everywhere. Now, Chrisean says she done brought acres of land, child. And she's planning to get married.
I'm building a foundation, a compound. I'm getting married.
Oh, child, not a compound.
It's so much things that I've been working on behind the scenes with God. I'm just going to allow him to just bless it, sanctify it, and that's it. I'm out the way on purpose, bro.
Ugh.
Y'all don't know. Y'all don't even know the half. And I feel like that's the thing. Y'all don't know too much, so y'all trying to get me on here.
We know too much. Let's continue.
To talk too much.
Ooh, child.
I'm not ready to talk to y'all, but I had to check Steve. Steve, I watched his show since I was a kid, bro. I look at you like you got me through my childhood.
Girl,
your
shut up.
Used to come on the TV and we didn't have cable. That's how Steve, I grew up with you, Steve, and I like how you used to stand up for people when they used to play with you.
Whew, yes, log off, sis, and come back. I'm going to get to your comment, Misha, 1 second. Oh, I just had to pause her for a quick second. Shout out to 187 of you guys that's watching.
And everybody that keep trying to get something out of me. No.
Okay, so we back at the beginning, and take a listen to the beginning. I'm going to shut up so you guys could hear everything she had to say.
If you want to see me, come to Baltimore on my turf where I'm safe at. I'm not going out there in LA unless I get paid. And I'm right back in Baltimore. I just bought acres of land.
Now I'm going to pause right there so I can read Misha's comment, and then we'll finish that out and move on. Misha said, where's this money coming from? Because she was just begging the owner of Zeus for money. She just told Lemmy she broke. She need that money. Can she get the rest of the money? She is a habitual liar. And, I do feel sorry for her. I really, really do. Mentally, and we'll never make a joke about mental illness. Something ain't right, and it hasn't been right. You know what I mean? But yeah, I agree, Misha. She was just begging him last week. Hey, Alf. Oh, child. Not it made your pinky toe twitch. Oh, y'all crazy. Let's continue.
I'm building a foundation, a compound. I'm getting married. It's so much things that I've been working on behind the scenes with God. I'm just gonna allow him to just bless it, sanctify it, and that's it.
Y'all hear the poor baby just a crying in the background.
I'm out the way on purpose, bro. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't even know the half, and I feel like that's the thing. Y'all don't know.
Okay, I can't take no more. Debbie say she's still barking like a scorned woman. Look, I hate to say this, but in my opinion, Chrisean has made Blueface her god. And if Blueface call her today and tell her to come back to Cali, she's going back to Cali. She left because he told her to leave. She left because all of the drama that happened the day that he was released. We know that she put up a picture and said that he stumped her in her back. I don't know if it's true or not. She did not leave Blueface's side willingly. And like I said, if he make a call today, she's back. Yes, she's in Baltimore. She went back, Hammy Sammy. She went back last week. Now she's trying to preach. Let me find this other video real quick, if I could find it. If I can't, we won't worry about it. But I want to show you guys how annoyed. Let me go to Live Bites and see if it's over there. This youth pastor or somebody she was out of control. The chick was out of control. There is no, she just, in my opinion, she just don't realize that she is a woman. There's nothing ladylike about Chrisean at all. I asked the other day, is she bi? Does she, go both ways? Because she act like a straight up Negro to me. Let's see. I got her up, but I don't know if I could find this picture. But anyway, this video. She was in church the other day, and it was a guy. Let's see. Is this it? No. But there was a guy, I believe he was some type of youth pastor, and he was trying to talk about the service and everything else. She's screaming, he moves, and she move where he is and get over and screaming and yelling, and just a mess. And I agree, Miss Tina. Prayers going up for look, baby Chrisean. And let's just really, really hope that she claims that she is, but let's hope and pray that she's getting him the necessary help that he deserves. Somebody else that needs some goddamn help ASAP. Is it crack? Can somebody let me know? Is it crack when it comes to Ray J? Ray J hasn't been well in years, in my opinion. And this was gross. Before we get to Ray J, hold on, guys. I'll read a couple comments. Let me put that up. Let me see. Blueface up in Jaden face right now. She just is slow over there cooking breakfast. Girl, what's the tea? Well, in Jada's defense, Carlissa's husband went and ordered all of that breakfast that you saw, but she was at Blueface mama's house. So I hear you. I will say though, I just love those little kids, all of them. Look, even Chrisean's baby. But Jaden's daughter is adorable. Did you see the video of her when she was when they revealed her new bedroom to her? Absolutely adorable. Couple more. Let's see. I thought maybe she left because of that DNA test and was supposedly taken. She might be afraid of the results. Good point. It's been on the internet though. She didn't leave willingly. He told her to go, and I believe that. You know what I'm saying? I believe that he told her to go because Blueface is the ringleader, so it's not like I'm taking up for him. Please don't take it as that. But his freedom was in jeopardy. Dude just got out, so I would have told her to leave too. The baby, unfortunately, still. Oh no, I can't put that on that child. I can't put that comment up. She's a pretty girl when she does her hair and makeup. She's very pretty. Yes, talking about Chrisean. Yes. Gigi, I think so as well, sis. As far as your comment, I pray someone get in contact with CPS and has her son placed in a loving, caring home. Well, look, if Blueface is found to be the daddy, you guys think that's a loving home or not? Yep, I agree. Candy will be the last comment on the Chrisean, but you said she wants him to come to Baltimore to separate him from Jaden and the kids. Yep. And I know too much about this circus, but do you guys remember when Blueface went to Baltimore before he was locked up, and he got into it and was about to fight Chrisean's daddy outside the hotel? So look, I don't know if Baltimore is safe for him or not. You know, we'll discuss here and there. But anyway, I ask you guys, is it crack when it comes to Ray J? I want you guys to take a look at this video, and hopefully they start this one. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk, where it initially started, or maybe I should go to Live Bites. Let's see. But anyway, Ray J was on stream and said that he hadn't taken a shower in a couple days and all of that. And take a look at what some other chick with no morals had to say.
How long has it been? Be honest. It's been what, 2 days?
I don't know.
It smells like, no, I could tell it's from the like when I got mad at you.
Okay, that's not, I want to start this from the beginning. Give me 1 second, but let me know your thoughts while I bring this up about Ray J. Do you guys think that Ray J is really suffering from some type of mental issues, or do you think that he's putting on an act? Let me know. And here's the full video. I believe. Not the full video, but a longer clip. Let's take a look from Live Bites.
It hurt.
It hurts in the front, right around my ball area.
Oh, right here? That's not your back. They can't see what's going on down here. Can you check? Can you see what I'm doing?
So you guys should be able to see what she's doing. She's rubbing in the lower regions of the Ray J. Hey, Rosemary. But continue to take a look at this. It's like, what is wrong with people today?
He said his back hurts, so I'm rubbing like the opposite of his back.
All right, now snip. Now snip the fingers like I did on the show.
So she was rubbing again in the front, and he told her to sniff it. Ooh, child, Gigi, I agree with you. Something. You see the fingers up to her nose after rubbing in the front of Ray J. She is sniffing. And let's continue. Ooh. It's crazy.
What do they smell?
It smells, you want me to be honest? It smells like the other night with the ice. So you haven't showered since then? Are you serious?
So she said it smells like the other night with the ice. So allegedly Ray J, her, and a couple other women was doing the do. All right, together.
You're fucking dirty.
I'm about to go take a shower right now.
How long has it been? Be honest.
How long?
It's been what, 2 days?
I mean, I don't know.
Where does it hurt? It smells like.
Last part.
No, I could tell it's from the like when I got mad at you, the girl with the eyes.
Got your finger in the crack of my balls. Chill. Like you trying to dig deep in
you
your
told me to snip.
Ray J got a filter on, child. That's his stream. I promise you guys, I just want you guys to listen to the last part. I know, sis, it is cray. Listen to this though.
Your BALLS. And it still smells like y'all, it smells like he needs to go take a shower.
But what does that smell like?
Like how?
What does it smell like though?
You want me to really be honest?
What do you think that it smells like?
It smells like it's been marinating for the last couple days in pussy juice.
Oh my God. That's the part I wanted you guys to hear.
We all know what you did a couple days ago, and you still haven't fucking taken a shower.
I know it's gross, but look, we got to keep up with the youngins, okay? We got to keep up with the youngins. Well, just Ray J. The bigger question, the broader question that I was getting at is, again, do you guys think that he is putting on for the cameras, or do you think Ray J is really suffering from something other than attention seeking? But the chick told him it smells like 2-day-old vajayjay juice. She's gross. I know. He hasn't been happy since Whitney. That's where I wanted to get to. And you know, when it comes to these young ladies, and I'm gonna talk about the Whitney part, you're not embarrassed? No embarrassment at all? My goodness. You know, a part of me says to myself, oh, I wish I was a little bit younger today as far as the whole streaming thing and all of that, but it would have never been this. You know what I'm saying? But what did you just log into, child? We about to log out of it. But where is it? P-Dub said that Ray J hasn't been happy since Whitney. He's a broken man. Now, for me, though, P-Dub, I'm sorry. I feel like there's a reason. I feel like you know, we spoke about this before on this channel as well. I feel like Ray J is really holding on to guilt of allegedly being Whitney's pusher, providing, you know what I'm saying, her with probably what took her up out of here. So I agree with you when you say that he hasn't been happy since Whitney's death, but I also think that is guilt. My opinion only. I also think that is guilt. We watched the video of Ray J coming out of the Beverly Hills Hilton moments after Whitney was put in that ambulance, which let us know that he was on the scene and all of that. So, you know, no charges or anything have been brought up against him for anything, but I think he has something to do with it. Good point. Yep. Drugs take away inhibitions for sure. For sure. His parents and sister have to be mortified with his behavior. Right. And he was just at the concert. His sister is touring with Monica. And at one point, Brandy had distanced herself from him. And you know, that's her brother. I get it. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. He does need an intervention. Last comment about Ray J. He needs an intervention big time. And similar to Chrisean, I don't think anybody can handle Ray J. You know, I don't. So a mess. He's a trending topic, and that's why we talked about it. I agree. He was no good for Whitney. Now, may Whitney rest in peace. But and I'll touch on this and then we'll continue. But I do believe that Whitney was already on D-Rugs, you know what I'm saying, when Ray J hit the scene. Even Bobby Brown said that. Bobby said, look, I was only smoking weed. Whitney was doing a lot of more, allegedly. But, you know, my opinion, Ray J supplied her with those, you know, drugs. My opinion only. You agree with me, Tam C? Yes. He has been consistent with weirdness. What Bridget J say? Let me go up. You said, I don't know, but Ray J is consistent with his weirdness. Okay, and Pet H is agreeing with you. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get into some news, child, when it comes to sad chicks. Y'all better be careful, child, because now you may end up paying up. This is a celebration for Akira Montauk. She sued her husband's mistress and won. So the TikTok star, which is Brenay Kennard, was ordered to pay $1.7 million. This is after a couple years of them taunting her online and all of that. And she won. So I wanted to put this up. Now, no offense to anybody that's big breasted it. And I know that's not how you say it. No offense to anybody that's big breasted it. But, baby, instead of you trying to snatch somebody's husband, you should have been trying to snatch a better fitting bra child. Because every picture that came across my timeline when I searched for you, they down to your ankles damn near. But anyway, that is the husband and the lady in the brown on the thumbnail. But let's go ahead and take a look at this. I want to know you all's thoughts. It is a such thing as alienation of affection. And that's what the ex-wife sued for and won. The judgment came down yesterday. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at this. And then I'll show you what Brenay had to say about it.
Tucker will have to pay $1.75 million after a jury found her guilty of destroying a Durham couple's marriage. A lawsuit filed in Durham County Court accused Brenay Kennard, an influencer with nearly 3 million followers on TikTok, of seducing and having an affair with her manager, Tim Montague. The suit was brought in civil court by the manager's now ex-wife, Akira Montague. Akira claimed the affair caused her mental anguish, damage to her health, and deprived her kids of a two-parent household. Tim Montague eventually left his wife for Kennard. The jury found Kennard guilty of both criminal conversation and alienation of affection. The TikTok
child, these wives better start suing. These wives better start suing. Congratulations again goes out to Akira Montague on that judgment. So what that means is, Brenay, hop on live if you want to over there on TikTok. Air Penny gotta now go to Akira. Air Penny. It don't matter if you on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, get a job or whatever else. She can put a lien on everything. And I love this. This is amazing. But let's go ahead and take a look at what she had to say. And look at the husband, child, straight goof.
Nothing but lies.
Brenay Montague, who represented herself in court, slammed the verdict, saying Akira Montague knew her marriage was over and allowed the affair.
She gave her consent. She said it was okay because she knew her marriage was over with and it was done.
Ooh, child, sounding a little coleslaw like. Sounding a little coleslaw like. Hey, April, I'm just saying you, sis. Thank you so much for the cash app. Let's continue.
But the jury didn't agree, awarding Akira Montague the $1.75 million after more than 700 pieces of evidence were presented. Testimony, the jury found that point, leaving Brenay Montague with a hefty bill and no answer on how she'll pay.
I don't know, but she'll probably never see it.
And you won't see anything just for you being cocky and saying that. Guess what? Like I said, I'm going down to the courthouse, baby. I'm putting liens on everything. Your automobile, your house, any other property you try to get or hide or put in somebody else's name, all of the above. You know, it's a lot of these scallywags, in my opinion, that, they say that just because they believe a Negro, you know what I'm saying? Well, the wife didn't want him anyway. But they taunted that lady for years. For years. Do I have Akira? Well, here she go again, child. You know what I'm saying, baby? Ooh. Let's see. I think I have the wife, the ex-wife. Let's see. I wanted the ex-wife. Hold Hold on, guys, because I definitely want you guys to see. I don't want to just let that shit. But put in the comments real quickly your thoughts on that. Let me bring up the ex-wife real quick. Akira Montague. Give me 1 second, because we got to show the winner. We got to show the winner, baby. And kudos to her. Kudos to her. Let's see. Oh, child. I don't want to show that. Okay, here she go. Here's the wife. Here's the wife. Teresa, I saw your comment saying Mel needs to sue Coleslaw, but she'll probably never get anything. You know what? As in Mel's case and any other wife that decided to leave just for their peace of mind and freedom and all of that, I get what you're saying. But in this case, I do hope that it is a message of to any woman that's going through this. And yeah, sue. So look, if you can sue after divorce, hey, march on down there to the courthouse. Coleslaw, get her little CNA check or whatever, child. Yeah, run that money on to me. So good point, Teresa. Let's go ahead and take a look at the. Come on now, where's the video? I brought this up because I thought it was the video. This is the wife in the white suit. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Here she go. Let's look at it.
Flying her husband, and now she has to pay for it. Last question.
So, on that note about the harassment you received, tell me. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, tell me more about the attention that this case has received, and how it's been dealt with by the members of her family as well.
Well, to be transparent, my client was humiliated and Ms. Kennard flaunted.
Oh, I'm sorry. And that was, I'm sorry, I misspoke earlier. That is the attorney that's in the white suit. This is the wife right here.
But my client took her power back.
Yes.
This is the first time that she's ever spoken about the affair. So not only can you humiliate somebody online, you can also take your power back. Now, if she chooses to speak, then she's able to speak her truth. For a year and a half, she was not able to speak because I advised her not to. But her truth came out.
Yes.
Thank you. No, she's not answering the question.
Congrats to the wife. Congrats to the wife. Congrats to the wife. That is a win. That is a win. So the chick, Brenay, did end up marrying the guy. And yeah, now they have to pay. Now, the question that a lot of people have been asking online is, what about him? What about him? How come she didn't sue him and all of that? And I agree with that, but they are married. So her money is his money. And the taunting and all of that happened on Brenay's platform. So they went after the right person initially. And I'm just excited for her. Good for her. Good for her. Candy said these men in their 20% willing to destroy it all. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Mixie. Hey, Mixie. Happy Tuesday to you. Lean with it. Hey, rock with it. Hey, yes. Lean with it, baby. Lien. Okay? They should not put that back on the books. They should put that back on the books in all states. I agree, Lula B. Baby, I feel bad for snapping off the way I did, because I told the child, you know, I have my own little side chick situation. And I get what he told her. You don't want to do that. Okay. But I ain't gonna say what I told her again, but some of the Cutie crew members know, maybe you guys too. And good words. Let me see. How could I dress this up? I asked, do your mama got insurance on you? That's what happened. But yeah, I feel bad now. I should have just sued. I should have played the part of, you know, I'm scared and all of that instead of scaring her ass. You know what I'm saying? And yes, Overcomer, it is not a law in every state, but as Lula B said, it should be. Yes, yes. Tim and Devin, which is Brenay's ex-husband, they are cousins. So she ended up marrying her ex-husband's cousin. It's just a mess. Bring back shame, child. Yes, she was a TikTok influencer, Patricia J, with over 3 million followers over there. You know what I mean? And so that means she was getting some money. She was definitely getting some money. And similar to Tasha K, a portion of her proceeds, you know, now will have to go to Akira. You know, leave folks' husbands alone, child. Leave them alone. I don't know who she was influencing, child. I don't know who she was in. You know, I'm definitely not trying to body shame or anything, but girl, you was able to pull that off. I'm gonna put it back up on the screen. You, of all people, was able to pull that off. But what's been around, word around town is she, you know, was paying him, giving up all her little money. And he went for it. And now the wife gonna get the money. So shout out to her. Shout out to her. Yes, Lula. Yes, thank you, girl. What's the tea? I misspoke. I'm scrolling up. They should have left her alone, but they wanted to antagonize the ex-wife. Facts. Facts, facts, facts. Thank you, Vita G. You're right as well. The wife has not spoken publicly and still hasn't spoken publicly. But you guys saw the lawyer, the attorney. She did all the talking, baby. She did all the talking. You saw that and wanted to hear the story. Did you, Mixie? Yeah. I think that law is based on. Did I make a mistake? Because I see a couple of you all's comments. I hope I didn't say that is the law everywhere, because it's not. But they are in North Carolina. So it is absolutely, alienation of affection is absolutely a law in North Carolina. Okay. The ex-wife is better off without that cheater, but get that bread. I agree. Hey, Sonny. I totally agree. Oh, child. Flora, you messy. You messy. Hold on, child. Let me make sure this still green over here. Flora, you are messy. You said, look at them. Can y'all see them in the bed about the spark of fire? My first thought was like, do they have the average box springs or bricks up under that move? You know what I'm saying? Because, baby, that's a lot to hold up. You hear me? Was Fantasia sued for alienation of affection? I don't remember. Fantasia was messing around with somebody's husband. Child, let me know. We're gonna have to talk about that. Give me the teacher. It's always been a law in North Carolina. I'm surprised they don't have more lawsuits. Well, I don't know the number, but what I can tell you is this, Teresa. If they didn't have them before, they gonna have them now. After this here judgment. After this judgment. Look at it, child. Ooh, child, let me get this comment off the screen. Good for your arse. This is the wife, and this is the proud mistress at one point, and she's now the wife. So kudos. That's a big win, child. That is a big win. Really, Pat A, sis, you're gonna have to tell me about it. Let me put that down for our Cutie Crew members only for Thursday. Let me put Fantasia messing around with a married man. I love me some Fantasia now, child. Don't tell me that. Hold on. I got it down. I do a little research. We're gonna talk about it Thursday night. April did what is his name? Naoki? Didn't Nene's, I don't know if she's still messing with the guy. I know that he is, and probably, you know, hasn't gotten a divorce yet, still married. I do remember a story coming out about the wife, but I didn't know that Nene was technically sued. April, I'm gonna add Nene to this list for Thursday night too, child. We had, and I do have something else, not on the cheating topic, I don't think, but about a couple for Thursday night. We're gonna be messy Thursday night, Cutie Crew. We're gonna be messy. We're gonna be messy. She had a baby with somebody's husband. Y'all talking about Fantasia? Oh, child. Okay, and Just Mia said, yeah, about her son's dad. Wow. Now, I thought I was in the know, but I didn't know that. So her son, wait a minute now. Fantasia got 3 kids? Hold on. And when I tell you, these white people got me hemmed up. I thought it was going to be an easy breezy week, but it's not. How many kids does Fantasia have? Because she married to the guy. Okay, so she do have 3 kids. Wait a minute. I remember that name. I remember the Antoine Cook name. So she does. You know, we know Zion because she made a song about Zion, which is her daughter. She has a son named Dallas with Antoine Cook. And just by me reading that name, that I heard something back in the day. And then her last daughter, Zakiya, is by her husband, Kendall Taylor. Okay, I found out the mess, child. I had a miss. I'll double check too, April. When it comes to Nene, I remember the wife coming out and saying, and it was the audacity for me because you guys know one of Nene's favorite sayings to Kim Zolciak was close your legs to marry me, and I be damn. And I be damn. Yes, Antoine Cook was somebody else's husband. So I'm not talking about her current husband. But according to what I just searched, and the son, Dallas, is by Antoine Cook. So if you guys telling me that the son's daddy was married, then that's it. The last one is by her husband. Right. Oh, child, I wish I could stay and just be messy. That's why I don't like coming on during the afternoon. I like it because, I be missing you guys. And look, the Cutie Crew gets a lot of my time now, the Cutie Crew and Patroni Cuties, but I can't forget about my Cutie Cuties, okay? Shout out to my Cutie subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. Talk about Wendy too and the new revelation, which we already knew. Mixie, rewind this live, sis. We spoke about that already. We can talk about it in detail, though, Thursday. But we will shout out to the replay gang. Rewind Mixie, because I definitely spoke about that. That's why she on the thumbnail. Kudos to Wendy. We want complete justice, though, Yes, Rosalind, she has 3 kids. She has Zion, she has Dallas, and she has Zakiya, baby number 3. Oh, see, now I remember something about a T-Mobile. I don't know, child. I don't know, but I kind of remember something about the T-Mobile when it comes to Fantasia. Thanks, sis. I sure did. They are on good terms with Fantasia now with the wife and the husband. Okay. All right, we'll talk about it. Sure, Canada want to talk about it too. Ooh, child. Cutie Crew is messy. Meet me on Thursday. Cutie Crew, meet me on Thursday. But when it comes to this, when they got these breasts hanging down to her ankles, because there are, look at me being messy on my way out the door. And again, this is no offense to anybody with a big bosom. Okay, I'm just talking about this one right here. This is, I mean, no harm to anybody with a big bosom. But hers was hanging down to her ankles, child. It's all over TikTok. Don't forget, we're also going to talk about, and again, may he rest in peace. Maybe I won't talk about it because I don't want us to be too messy because the guy did pass away. But the Yes King, maybe we'll touch on that over there in members only. I got some hot topics for us this week. And shout out to my patroni cuties. We had a ball last night. We did watch Wife Swap. It was so good. So if you guys did not see that with Wendy, it made me feel a little sorry for the current state of affairs when it comes to Wendy and Eddie. But it was a good episode. We will, guys, watch Melissa Gorga as well. We'll work it out. Right, and that's why I'm saying now I sort of remember something and this probably was in the Twitter days, if I'm not mistaken, when it comes to Fantasia and the whole T-Mobile. But why didn't I not know or remember that he was married, child? You watched it, wasn't it good, Flora B? And yes, Teresa. Yes, we watched and had a good little discussion last night. All right. Okay, I'm out of here. As you guys know, I should have been out of here. Ooh, and I just turned around and looked at my other keyboard and I'm in yellow. I gotta go. Love you guys. Thank you guys for joining me. Shout out to the replay again, yang. Shout out to my cutie mom. Shout out to the cuties. And you know it's shout out to the cutie crew forever. Okay. But thank you guys. Thank you for joining me for this live. I'll chat with you guys soon. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. With QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT.